have an exciting conclusion to TYT's Free 16, where we took the 16 people running for president on the Republican side. Well, it used to be 16 when we started, and then Happy Gilmore jumped in, but trust me that he's irrelevant at number 17. And we boiled it all the way down to the finals. And you guys selected, through your voting, who you thought was most likely to be the eventual Republican nominee. And in the finals, we had Jeb Bush versus Rand Paul. I know it seems antiquated today. When we started Donald Trump, I had him seated at number 9. Now he's an overwhelming number 1, right? Jeb Bush has been set back a little bit. But we also think that that is going to be somewhat temporary. When the voting finally begins and a lot of people get weeded out, then he'll have to be up against 1 or 2 people and it'll be a different contest. Apparently you guys agree. That's why you had Bush and Rand Paul in the finals. And the winner, Jeb Bush, according to TYT. Now, those are your votes. We had over 65,000 votes. And you guys eventually went with the number 1 seed, the guy that most people think is going to be the eventual nominee. And it's fascinating because we do a show that's very anti-mainstream, but funny enough, our audience agreed with the mainstream pundits. Now, and I had him ranked number 1 as well, but I didn't have him as the winner. What is this? I actually had Bush versus Paul in the finals, just like you guys did based on your voting. But I went with Rand Paul. Oh my God, is the Republican nominee in 2016. Is that going to happen? Well, you know, obviously we're going to see. He's still in the top 10 of voting, but nowhere near number 1. What happens when they go to Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina is going to be a whole different ball game. But right now, you guys think Jeb Bush is still the most likely to win the nomination. I think it's Rand Paul, as Trump is running wild with the field. I think in the end, that flame will, after a long, long burn, will finally flame out. If it turns out that Trump doesn't flame out and he actually overtakes these guys, or if it's someone else entirely, we'll know when the real voting begins. But I love that we did this in the beginning. I love that you guys participated. TYT audience says it's Jeb Bush. We'll find out if you're right soon enough.